day after day.
Well, Dr. Marcus, we heard from the Prime Minister blaming the Palestinian Authority for the incitement. How do you view this?
Well, first of all, one must understand that the indoctrination to hatred that is fueling this didn't start in the last 2 months. This has been years of indoctrination to hatred. When Palestinian children on official Palestinian TV regularly are taught that Jews are monkeys and pigs, when they're taught that Jews are the enemies of Allah and that Jews are the most evil amongst creations, when they're taught in their schools, there was a boy who was interviewed on Palestinian television, probably a 13, 14-year-old boy, and he was asked what he had learned that day in school, in theater. He said, "I learned to boycott Israel, to fight the Jews and kill them." When this is the atmosphere that children are exposed to, and this is the atmosphere in the Palestinian Authority, then when Mahmoud Abbas comes to them and he announces that Israel is planning to destroy the Al-Aqsa Mosque, and all the leadership, there is enough anger and enough hatred that's there that they're willing to go out and fight and die in defense of Al-Aqsa Mosque. What has to be done is, first of all, there has to be a whole change of message from the Palestinian leadership to their people. We're not monkeys and pigs. We want to be good neighbors. Let's start a real peace process based on that. Once those messages disappear, then we can really start on a serious process. As long as they're pumping them with hatred, no political process will succeed.
Well, okay, Shai, the Palestinians are saying that this was a change in the status quo of the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Which is a lie.
Is it a lie?
It is a lie, of course. We haven't changed anything. But, again, there is a certain atmosphere around Mount Temple. More Knesset members, more government ministers, and more Israelis are visiting the mountain. And some of the government ministers irresponsibly called for example, building the new temple. Okay, who knows how much impact it has in Israel? Very little. But out of the country, they take it very seriously. They said, well, one government minister is calling for rebuilding the temple, and we're on mountain. Okay, this is a good reason to start violence and so on and so forth, just because they want to stop it. So we have also to be careful what we are doing, what we are saying, before we start blaming the Palestinians. So easy to blame the Palestinians for everything, but we have to check ourselves too. Not when it comes to violence. Violence shouldn't happen anytime. But the government, the Prime Minister, now he took a very serious, he made a very serious decision. He doesn't let any politician to go on Mount Temple. That decision should have been made a while ago.
Well, Dr. Marcus, let's take a look at some of the footage that you brought us showing the level of incitement. First, here's an excerpt that you brought of PA Chairman Mahmoud Abbas, who, after he spoke after the first 4 Israelis were killed, needless to say, he failed to condemn the attacks.
التي تصعد فيها إسرائيل حكومة إسرائيل الهجوم الشديد على الشعب الفلسطيني في كل مكان، وبصراحة لا ندري لذلك سببا، لأن الجانب الفلسطيني لم يعتدي ولم يقم بأي عمل ضد الإسرائيليين. إذا كانوا يعتقدون أن الناس في القدس تقف للدفاع عن نفسها فهذا حقنا. نحن يجب أن ندافع عن مقدساتنا جميعا الإسلامية والمسيحية. أما أن يفكروا بتقسيم الأقصى فهذا أمر بعيد المنال ولا يمكن أن يتحقق لهم.
Well, Dr. Marcus, do you think that the PA propaganda machine is doing a better job?
This message from Abbas has been repeated by his entire leadership. It's been repeated by the official media that they've done nothing wrong, that Israel's going out on this outrageous campaign of murder of innocent Palestinians. The news reports say that Israel plants the knives after the attacks. And we've seen it over and over again. It wasn't just one statement. It's over and over again. This is absolutely fueling. We're going around. We're killing them. We're murdering them. And they did nothing. And he adds, we have a right to defend Al-Aqsa. There was a very significant statement. Sultan Abul-Ain, he's an advisor to Abbas, and he said this week that we have a right to defend Al-Aqsa. Everyone will pick his own way. Some will pick a knife, some will pick another way. So this is being presented as legitimate defense. Stabbing Jews in Beersheba or shooting Jews in Beersheba is being presented as protecting Al-Aqsa. And you heard Abbas, we didn't do anything. This was after 4 people were murdered. Why are they attacking us? We didn't do anything.